Our first match this evening sees the Centrelink Crusader Buster Rust taking on one half of the EPW Tag Team Champions, Elijah Henry.
Elijah Henry, I mean, he's so far beyond his years.
Well, he's an up-and-comer teaming with a 20-year veteran, Chris J. Lazarus. They have been Tag Team Champions. The purveyors of work rate, 77 days currently as the Tag Team Champions. And on the flip side, young Buster Rust, just 20 years old, he's been teaming with the much more experienced King Shahil, who, not here in attendance this evening, I think believed still to be hungover somewhere after a big night last night. So he's on his own.
He is indeed, but I believe in good old little Buster Rust there. He does not need company around the ring.
As a very enthusiastic timekeeper, that's all I'm saying, Hayden Zenith. Taking their job very seriously.
Oy.
Shot by the Centrelink Crusader. He's impressed me. Unfortunately for Buster, just making it to the quarterfinals of the Rising Star Cup this year. He's got a tough job on his hands against a very aggressive Elijah Henry. And I'm not sure where Chris J. Lazarus is. He's normally not too far behind.
Interesting way this match has started. Starting off with chops, going very, very heavy-handed, brawling out here, going around side the ring. This is not how I expected this match to start. This is the sort of match that starts off, you know, two people who completely hate each other. These two are just acquaintances. I think Elijah Henry does hate everyone except for CJL for some reason. And referee Darcy Jade may count these two out if they're not careful, but that's the ring smarts of Elijah Henry. He's been taught that by CJL, sliding in and out of the ring. I don't know what he said there. Best wrestler in the drop kick to the kidneys. Wow. Buster Rust.
This young man has impressed me, debuting just 18 months ago.
He is getting his in. Yes, he debuted in the Rising Star Cup 2024.
Absolutely, that was his first singles match. He had one tag match before that, where he's victorious against Dan Moore and Aaron Hawke. So that was an upset in his very first match of his career.
I do remember that indeed. What a shock it was. Buster Rust, he gone for the whip. It's been reversed.
I think that was all the way back at ESPW 32, out of control.
Beautiful clothesline.
And Buster Rust and King Shahil have been out of control ever since.
Here comes Buster. Ooh, Elijah Henry with the back elbow to the head.
Could be looking for, he's told me before, looking for the poverty line. Half and half dragon suplex. He's dropped Henry on his head.
Good ring awareness, shifting those legs away from the ropes. Bit of a break there, and I don't know if you've noticed this here, Casey Hansen, but good old Robbie Hart, he's standing watching the match, supporting Buster Rust, it seems. And he has a Pride Championship match tonight, so I think this band might actually be coming together, dude.
He's maybe showing more appreciation for Buster Rust than maybe he's letting on, but a big month ahead as well for Elijah Henry. Not to take away from this match at the moment, but at This Is Your House, Willetton Stadium, October 12th, he will team with Chris J. Lazarus and Will Kaitis in a trios tag against Jesse Lambert and the Dropouts.
Yeah, what a crazy match that is. This is our house. Only
Backdrop on the apron.
Whoa.
Hardest part of the ring. If you cannot get to Willetton Stadium October 12th, watch on Vimeo. You do not want to miss it. Whether you can be in person or not, watch it online.
And I'll give you a scoop right now. That my match has not yet been announced for the This Is Our House event, but let me tell you, it's a big one.
A big match. Well, stay tuned to EPW on socials. You want to find out
a lazy cover. Sorry to cut you off. What a lazy cover from Elijah Henry just there. Lazy cover. He is not he's not behaving seriously.
What could Elijah Henry have done better? What could he have done better in your opinion? Hayden Zenith.
He could have hooked the leg and got some leverage on those shoulders, and who knows, that could have been enough.
Well, Hayden Zenith, perhaps that's the difference in experience between yourself, who's been wrestling 17 years, and someone like Elijah Henry, just a few years in the game.
And I think it might be a big difference between me and Chris J. Lazarus as well, because you never see the House of Fury Spirit boys making mistakes like that.
So you've been training them well. We've got two semi-final matches in the Rising Star Cup tournament.
Ooh.
Big kick to the spine.
Oi.
Kick to the chest. Another kick to the chest.
It's interesting to see because 2 weeks ago at ESPW, we saw Buster Rust go up against the Ox, and the Ox was on the defensive throughout the whole entire match. Buster Rust was on top.
Stop at the ankle.
It's a bit of a switch here.
Well, I mean, this time Buster Rust doesn't have King Shahil in his corner to perhaps shout out some advice as well. We know there's been seconds everywhere in the Rising Star Cup tournament.
Oh.
Jay Taylor is simply the best. Yourself with the House of Free Spirits.
Hey.
Another forearm to the face. I saw some of Buster Rust's hair come out just before. He's going to be looking for the poverty line. Reverse lariat, ducked under, back elbow to the ear.
Oh, here we go. A bit of Nigel. Oh!
Shades of Nigel McGuinness. Jawbreaker lariat gets a 2 count. Referee Darcy Jade in a great position. I mean, it's been a good year for the Cretins as well, the newly formed tag team. They did dispatch the Dux brothers after 6 months of animosity, and they'll have their eyes set on the tag team titles.
They do, and I think if Buster Rust can pull one out here, I think surely that puts him in line for some form of contendership to be able to then face.
Definitely, the management committee will have to take the Cretins very seriously. We could be looking at the Purveyors of Work Rate versus the Cretins for the EPW tag team titles in the future if Buster Rust was to be victorious. But Elijah Henry has other ideas. He's a strong man. Sit out powerbomb. Buster Rust has been folded in half.
That's it. Good leverage on the shoulders.
Buster Rust kicked out. I thought it was over, Hayden Zenith.
Buster Rust looks like he is in another world, but that's nothing new for Buster Rust.
I mean, he's looking dazed like Northbridge at 3 a.m. He's in better condition than King Shahil right now. He might need an Uber home. Book him an Uber, Hayden. I don't think he's got enough money. He's a Centrelink Crusader.
Oh, here we go.
The backslide.
Backslide. Here we go.
That was very, very close indeed.
Oh,
hidden blade.
He's knocked out.
Buster Rust, there's a hushed silence over the Malaga Dome. Long two. Perhaps the longest two I may have ever heard. How did Buster Rust
Henry,
kick out?
look at his face. He cannot believe it. Buster Rust has got digging real deep inside here. He wants to beat the tag team champion. Whoop.
Well, different for these two.
Recoil.
Recoil lariat. It is over. These two don't have their seconds with them. They're mentors. No King Shahil, no Chris J. Lazarus. As much as everyone seems to despise Chris J. Lazarus, except for maybe Elijah Henry, he has been helping Elijah Henry to tag team gold. Roll up, roll through.
Oi, no way. I cannot believe it. Buster Rust with Robbie Hart has just beaten Elijah Henry.
Well, Robbie Hart was out here. I said that Buster Rust didn't have a second. He's got the EPW Tag Team Championship belt.
He has the Tag Team Championship belt. I cannot believe it. Surely, what does this mean? Does this mean in the future we're going to see a Tag Team Championship match between the Cretins?
Well, it could be the Cretins, but what if it's Buster Rust and Robbie Hart? Who knows what could happen? Robbie Hart was out here watching. Elijah Henry has to report back to CJL and says, I lost to Buster Rust, who's thrown the championship back in the ring. I can see a collision course between these teams in the near future.
Me indeed.
Elijah Henry is furious.
Oh my goodness, we're already starting this way. Dustin Connors is already a step ahead of the game. That must be the teachings of TMDK coming into play just right now.
Well, I was wondering what was going on because we had a combined entrance from our first team, Team Fantasia, I believe is against Team Connors, and it's going to take us most of the match just to go through the competitors we've got here. We've got is this Team Connors? We've got Riley Parker, Dustin Connors, Jordan Bishop, and I believe that's Johnny Ducks.
That indeed is Johnny Ducks, and he goes in. Bruno Nitro moves out of the way. It looks like nothing's working out for anybody.
He's got Tommy Ducks.
Bishop goes in.
His brother's on the outside. We got Team Fantasia, Lucas Fantasia. We got the Philippine Dream, Julio. We've got Steve, we've got Norche, we've got Bruno Nitro.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
40.
Oh, here we go.
The Norche Wave, he was scheduled to be in the quarterfinals of the Rising Star Cup, had an emergency trip to Norway, had a sick family member. He's made it back now for this event. He's here at Road to Glory. Bruno Nitro, referee Jared Stiles needs to gain some control. I think we need 2 or 3 referees out here, Hayden Zenith.
I would think so. I guess that would be my job there. Casadora rolled through into the pin. Amazing work by Lucas Fantasia, but Dustin Connors finding his way out. Going for a back suplex. No, an atomic drop. Beautifully placed right on the tailbone. Here comes Bruno. Fantasia coming through with the flying head scissors, sending Connors outside of the ring.
And a big couple of months coming up for Lucas Fantasia because of This Is Our House. He will team with EPW champion James Harness and Solomon Blackwell. Double.
Whoa!
Vault over the top rope. And they will face Marcus Pitt, Damien Slater, and Mikey Broderick.
Here comes Julio. Julio jumping over the rope. We know the big man can fly. Here
Julio,
he comes.
Flying Air Julio. Here comes Norche.
Here comes Norche. The crowd are electric for Norche.
Air Norway, how confident are you feeling? Here comes Tommy Ducks. Tommy Ducks has grounded Air Norway. There's no more flying for poor Norche. But what a trios tag at This Is Our House. There's the remaining 4 people in the Invitational Tournament for 2025 in Fantasia, Blackwell, Slater and Broderick will be the final 4. Hayden Zenith, you are the 2024 Invitational Champion. What does it mean to win that tournament?
Winning the Invitational Tournament means, well, a lot of things. I think one of the biggest things is that you solidify yourself as the #1 competitor in EPW. You have to go and endure a whole year-long tournament.
It's the longest running tournament in Australian wrestling, and as well you get a guaranteed EPW championship opportunity at your call.
You do indeed, but I think what's greater than the opportunity itself is the learning experience that you get over those 12 months. Dustin Connors coming here, flying with his forearm, sending off Mr. Duck's flying elbow.
Well, Dustin Connors will want to impress his TMDK brethren who will be at This Is Our House. He wants to lead his team here to victory. Here's Riley Parker, who we have not seen in quite some time. We're going to get on the board here in ESPW for Team Connors. He wasn't in long. In comes Jordan Bishop, 2024 Wrestler of the Year, 2-time Pride champion, the 10th and 12th Pride champion, but he has had a horrible 2025.
No, he's had a wonderful 2025 because he has gained another accolade under his belt for the most amount of losses in EPW in 2025. So
finally a record Twitch doesn't have.
Yes.
So Jordan Bishop has not won a single match in 2025 since losing the Pride Championship at the end of 2024. He's got some worthy allies. He could notch his first win up, but Norche is in big trouble after his trip to Norway and back.
Big trouble. Dustin Connors going for the classic wrist lock, tagging in Johnny Ducks. Interesting to see what's going to happen here.
Crown him king.
Just like the fabulous Freebirds. What a wonderful tag team maneuver that was.
He's got hair just like Michael P.S. Hayes.
Here we got Tommy Ducks airing down.
World class from the Ducks man.
Controlling the jaw. Again, if he had to hook that leg, who knows? He may have got the leverage he needed. It could have been enough. Norche's been getting beaten up.
I've heard rumours Johnny Ducks' middle name is Mighty.
Johnny Mighty Ducks. No way.
That's what I've heard. The rumour and innuendo is Norche taking a hell of a beating. He needs to get to his partners. We've got Bruno Nitro who's been teaming with David Storm.
Unusual territory. And that explains it.
That Ducks can't fly. And he's got to find one of his partners. Julio's been competing in the Ultra Division. Faced the EPW champion James Hartness just 2 weeks ago at Rising Stars. Cheating from Team Connors. Bishop's in He's known to take a shortcut all the time. Riley Parker, the head of the professional committee president, they meet on a Wednesday night. He's the only member.
And the only professional one in the ring is Jared Styles, trying to get some sort of control of this matchup. But with so many big egos on Connor's side, it's becoming incredibly difficult to get the messages across.
Jared Styles was the beneficiary of that, the last-minute call-up in the Rising Star Cup tournament. Norshe had to leave last minute. We found a replacement. Jared Styles was ready, unfortunately not able to get the victory over the Dagger. But always be prepared, is that right?
That is right. Always bring your gear. You are prepared because you never know what opportunity could be ahead of you.
All right, I'll be ready, Hayden Zenith. I'll be ready. It's already hot enough as it is in this suit. Norshe in big trouble. He's going for the Parker elbow. I have no idea what's going on. I don't think anyone else, I don't even think his own team knew what he was going to do. The knee hits nothing but mat. It's a nice looking mat too. Looking very clean and fresh.
Crowd are getting behind Norshe. They just want to see someone on Team Fantasia get into the ring.
Enziguri!
Change the tides of this match. Who's going to be in here?
He's got 3 people to choose from. It's a difficult choice than a regular tag where you're just tagging your regular tag team partner. I mean,
Norshe
are you even...
big push. Oh!
Are you even aware of who you're tagging? You just reach your hand out. It's the Philippine Dream, Julio.
Here he comes, looking at a house of fire. Boom!
Looking in great condition. This man is in the best shape of his career.
He gets him, sends him over. Wow!
Exploder suplex.
Ready? Are you ready for it? Here comes another one. Kablamo!
Second exploder. It is dynamite in the house. I think Bishop was going for his own exploder. He's been exploded into the ropes. He could have blown out a knee.
And we know what's happening now.
We will splash you. Enziguri. I was trying to avoid some copyright. Here it comes.
Oh.
Corners, that looked very low. Jared Styles was distracted by the Ducks man. Johnny Ducks.
Sink to the belt line. Bruno Fantasia, beautiful.
The man all the way from Sao Paulo, Brazil. From the Brazilian Wrestling Federation.
And the Brazilian Wrestling Federation is the #1 wrestling promotion in Brazil. It's where Bruno Nitro first got his reps in. So if you want to go check him out, should go do it. Support Bruno's home promotion.
Absolutely. Shout out to our friends in the Brazilian Wrestling Federation as the fans here in ESPW are getting behind.
Here it comes! Boom!
The cannonball! I mean, who's legal here? It stacks on. Schoolyard footy. Everyone's on.
Hey.
Quadruple pin and triple breakup. I mean, I think we do need, if there's an 8-person tag, I think we're going to need all of our referees out here. It has degenerated quickly.
It sure has. Fantasia sent over the top rope. Bruno, the only man standing right now, but he's just been turfed over the top.
Well, he's hanging on.
Oh, head scissors, eliminated.
Norshe has just been chopped by Johnny Ducks.
Bruno skins the cat.
Spear! I look like the Britney Spear. By Connors.
Fantasia with the flying knee.
The never-ending story by Fantasia.
Bit of a twerk.
Hello! Teardrop suplex. Norshe with the code breaker. Riley Parker, that was a brutal knee.
Whoa,
Superman punch.
Superman punch. We got 2 people knocked out. Oh, Jordan Bishop here leading up for an 8-ball.
Oh,
pushed off the ropes.
He was looking for the Uncle Cracker.
No!
Death Valley driver.
Goes for the cover.
Jordan Bishop has lost again.
He's lost again, and Julio Garcia has secured the win for Team Fantasia. What a Superman punch! Fantasia must be stoked. He's got a 1-up on TMDK. And wow, what a match that was.
What an 8-person tag. We're a big month ahead for Lucas Fantasia as he heads into a trios tag against TMDK at This Is Our House. It is Lucas Fantasia, Bruno Nitro, the Philippine Dream Julio, and Steve Norche get the victory in this enormous 8-person tag.
It was crazy.
Both competitors ready.
I'm really sorry. I want to be here, but I need to support Faisal, so I'll be back soon. You're going to have to Joey Styles it yourself.
I'm all good, my man. ECW is 1997 all over again. The Ox. I was going to ask Hayden Zenith in this match as well how Faisal was going to go. Is Hayden Zenith's been dragged into commentary with myself, but it is the Tiger Heart Faisal Ali taking on the Ox Matty Riggs for a spot in the final. 30-minute time limit in this matchup. If it was to go to a time limit draw, well, then our other semi-final will become the final. However, it's not really what we want to see, but can the House of Free Spirits go back to back? It was the rising star Harry, victorious in the 2024 edition. Hayden Zenith himself was victorious all the way back in 2012. So he has history in this tournament. Faisal going to leap over the ropes. Super kick to the jaw of the Ox. I mean, I think we need to keep Jay Taylor away from commentary again. Nearly got us thrown off YouTube last time. And put poor pressure on George Hamill's neck. Might be the reason George is not here tonight. I'm not so sure. Might be suffering a shoulder injury. Kick to the face by the Ox. Faisal Ali did defeat Papa Germ with the Tiger Heart kick to advance here to the semi-finals. And for the Ox, he defeated Buster Rust. Huge spine buster with a version of the Famouser as well. So very close, too close to call from my vantage point here this evening, as the Ox currently in control of the Tiger Heart. Two very experienced mentors on the outside. Jay Taylor, been wrestling well over 15 years. The same for Hayden Zenith.
You want to go to the finals?
These two did have an altercation as well a few days ago. It was posted on the social. Hayden Zenith was training Faisal Ali, training when the Ox turned up and slapped Faisal right in the face. And it was Hayden Zenith who said to Ali, channel that rage. What you're feeling now is what you need to feel in the ring if you're going to be victorious. A front chancery, this might be the end, the guillotine. Darcy Jade, the referee. She can make the call to the timekeeper. Back elbow by the Tiger Heart. Springboard. I think he was looking for a springboard cutter. Changed his mind into a crossbody. Strength of the Ox. Good strategy by the Ox. Put all the weight on the shoulder of the Tiger Heart, who needed to use his legs to kick out. That would have been the training by Jay Taylor. I know he's a hard taskmaster. When he was on commentary just 2 weeks ago at Rising Stars, Jay Taylor kept yelling, stay on him. Stay on him was the advice for the Ox. Don't give your opponent space. Oh, right into the front rope. The Enzo facebuster, he could be out. He's been Enzo'd into oblivion. Referee needs to check on him. We could be making a call. The timekeeper's ready.
Get him back in, that's it. That's done.
That was a brutal exit for the Tiger Heart. That was face first into the middle rope. The ring can be so dangerous. That is the strength of the Ox. Fans getting behind the Tiger Heart, and maybe this could be what the Tiger Heart needs. It can make you mad or make you angry. If you get really hurt in a match, in a way you're not expecting, it could really fire you up. Swept the knees out of the Ox. When we have previous winners of the Rising Star Cup as well, we've talked about Hayden Zenith winning in 2012. Harry winning in 2024. Could this be Faisal's year? Could this be the Ox's year? And we have the other half of the bracket later this evening. The Lightning Kid Jay Kendrick will take on Adonis the Dagger Matthews in the other side of the bracket. We weren't sure after the quarterfinals how the brackets were going to evolve. As the Tiger Heart kick to the face. Tiger Heart kick. And it's over. Faisal Ali advances to the finals of the Rising Star Cup. Faisal has done it. The House of Free Spirits could go back to back. Simply the best are down to just one half. We are down now to our final three. We have the Lightning Kid, Jay Kendrick, will take on the Dagger later this evening. And the winner of that matchup will face Tiger Heart, Faisal Ali, in the finals of the FN Carnage Rising Star Cup tournament for 2025. It's all happening here this evening in Malaga. Faisal Ali has won 2 matches. He has defeated Papa Germ and now the Ox to advance to the finals.
There's a reason that I'm standing here in the middle of this ring, not in my ring gear. And that is because I've been dealing with a very serious health issue over the past couple of months. Long story short, I had some CT scans for a separate issue. And they found something very sinister. They found a 30-centimeter arachnoid cyst inside my skull. And for those of you who don't know, that's basically a massive bag of fluid that sits inside your head, putting pressure on your brain. This was probably the scariest thing that I've ever been told. My entire family freaked out and we didn't know what to do. And on an initial consult, the decision was made that I have to retire from professional wrestling indefinitely. However, 2 weeks ago, I got a call from a neurosurgeon, a call that I never thought I needed. He said to me, "You are 100% cleared to return to wrestling!" And with that, Dex Van Diemen was reborn. I was reborn, there was a new fire lit inside of me, a new spark that I had never felt before. And I tell you what, I am never gonna let go of it. Never! And that leads me to one man. And that man is Felix Young. He thinks I don't got the guts. He thinks I ain't got the spirit. He doesn't think I have the soul to be ultra ranking number 1. Now, Felix, knowing what you know now, my friend, you are dead wrong because I am ultra dead. I have built this division. I'm ready for this, boys. You know what? I understand that feeling because in January I told these people at a few different places a very similar story. I also had an issue with my brain, but my issue is still there. I'm just here until the wheels fall off, so good for you that yours is fixed. Stoked for you, buddy. The thing that really pissed me off though is you think you're going to take number 1 from me? Nah. That's not how this works. How this works is you come out, you try, you bust your ass, you tell me, you put in your soul, your fire, your spirit, your heart, and you fall short. And I know falling short is strange for you, big man. And that's what's going to happen when you face me. I'm going to pick you up, drop you on the sack of your brain, and pin you. Still be number 1, because in all reality, mate, number 2 is the best you're ever going to be. Next time we're here, September 20th. You want to fight for number 1? I'll see you there.
Hayden Zenith, are you ready for Ultra?
I am ready. indeed.
Jared Styles has the privilege of being the official for this matchup, bringing the two competitors together.
Here is the code before every Ultra match begins.
Hey.
Who's?
Hang on, it's Bulletproof Axton.
What is Bulletproof Axton doing here in the Malaga Dome? We have not seen Axton in...
We haven't seen him in months. I think since he was defeated in what I would call match of the year against Felix Young.
It looks like he's bringing his own chair to
I think he needs to reinforce that chair and shatter it in half. This man is 6'3". He is 260 pounds. Bulletproof Axton, one of the most dangerous competitors in all of Australian wrestling.
Here's something I'll tell you about Axton. Axton is a big, bad boss man. There is no one in this country. If you see them, you tell me, Casey Hansen, who can move just like him at his size and his build. There's no.
He's 250 pounds. Hey, what is going on? It's all broken down. Who is this? It's Manu.
Oh,
Manu. Are those Dex Van Diemen sunglasses?
I think they are, and he's also brought his chair and maybe poked someone in the face with it. Not on purpose, of course.
I mean, Manu and Axton weren't scheduled to be here tonight, at least to my knowledge.
What is going on with the Ultra division right now?
We got Ultra as a very competitive division. We got number 1 versus number 2. Sit down, Hayden Zenith. You're not 6 foot. You're not 6 foot. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You are. You've trimmed yourself down. You're in good condition. You're a lean machine.
Yeah, actually, 2023, I was about 3 kilos off from being eligible for Lucha. Ultra. Did I say Lucha?
Well, it is number 1 versus number 2.
Ultra Dex.
Bicycle kick. It could be over. No, he decides to throw some punches. This number 1 versus number 2.
There is a lot of animosity between these two individuals. At the last ESPW event only 2 weeks ago, we learned that Dex Van Diemen actually has a tumour that sits inside his skull on his brain, and he was under the belief that he would never, ever be able to wrestle again, but he got the call that he never thought he was ever going to get, and he got cleared to return back to the ring.
Big chop by Dex. I think he thought his career was over. He kept that news to himself. It's very hard if you're told you have to retire from professional wrestling. Kept it to himself. Almost a miracle that he was able to return to the ring. We haven't seen Dex in a few months. I wonder if that'll play off in this match. He's been training very, very hard, but hasn't had a match in a couple of months. Felix Young, very, very active. Both of these competitors 3-0 in Ultra. And it is up to the management committee to decide what gives you the number 1 or the number 2 ranking. It's your performances in those matches. I believe it was Felix Young's performance against Bulletproof Axton in what I believe, if not match of the year, very close to it, that catapulted him to number 1. Wow!
Sorry, did someone have a shotgun?
My ears, I think I popped an eardrum. Felix Young, very, very experienced. Been wrestling a long time. Dex an up-and-comer. Now Ultra. Dex. The last time we saw Ultra Dex, it wasn't even in an Ultra match, but he was tagging with Manu, and he broke the ring. He snapped the ring. That required extensive and expensive repairs from Ultra Dex. Very, very expensive. So, before this matchup, we've had the ring crew go underneath, extra Ultra protocols in place to protect our infrastructure, especially when we've got a 6'8" competitor against Felix Young as well. Powerbomb! I mean, this ring may not last. This may be the end of the show. This may be the end of ESPW.
I believe so. Jeez, what a powerbomb that was. Felix Young actually feeling the effects of that.
So Dex Van Diemen at number 2. At ESPW 44 defeated Manu. ESPW 41 defeated The Don, former EPW champion. At ESPW 38 defeated Eris Mariner. I don't think we've seen the Mariner since. And Felix Young 3-0 at ESPW 46 Interstate Invasion, defeating James Cray with over a decade of experience. He defeated Bulletproof Axton at ESPW 43 and also defeated Blake Walker.
That is a resume if I've ever heard one.
So there is 3-0. They are equal. It is Felix Young by perhaps a whisker.
Oh!
And we will find out tonight who is the true number 1. The fans are moving out the way.
Wait, what is going on here?
Jay,
Felix Young
check the insurance.
is pulling in Dex Van Diemen. I mean, what is
He's going to the
here?
what? It's a suplex.
Oh!
Suplex into the wall. I think he's brain busted him onto a chair. Poor Dex, his head already in trouble. Get the doctors out here.
That is, I've never seen that before.
That is sadistic by Felix Young. He knows Dex Van Diemen is suffering from a head injury. Will Felix Young be okay with a count-out victory?
I think right now Felix Young is not trying to win the match. He's trying to just catch his breath. Sometimes he can't just continuously put pressure on people, especially someone like Dex Van Diemen. He's trying to take his quick rest. So
well, you do have to mix. You got to mix your offense and your defense, and I think it's some great offense to brainbuster someone against the wall. Will give you a bit of respite from being attacked by a 6'8" monstrosity that is Dex Van Diemen. Styles up to 7.
it seems like Felix Young actually may be trying to win this match by count out, which really does go against
It's a 9. Texas almost counted out. The timekeeper was reaching for the bell hammer.
right in the lower back. And a man that size, I mean, your lower lumbar plays such a huge part in trying to be able to pick up people.
Absolutely. If you have a sore, it's hard enough to pick up someone like Felix Young normally.
Yes.
If you have a sore back, it's next to impossible. Now, what happened for Felix Young is he had a nice rest in the ring. He's ready to go. He's on the attack. Dex is in a lot of trouble. Gives you a chance just to recoup your breath. Get yourself reset, plan your next strategy. You don't have a lot of time to think when you're in a wrestling match. When you're getting beaten up, your brain can't think of what to do next.
No, it cannot, no. You're just in the moment and it's fight or flight.
That's why it's very, very easy to sit and call from here and say he could have done this and he should have done that and why has he done this and why is he lying there? But when you're in there, your brain is like scrambled eggs. You're just fighting for your life.
You are indeed.
And that's a normal match. That's not even an ultra match.
Yeah. All right,
I mean,
Felix Young's keeping in control. Big whip, another huge strike. I mean, that's the thing with the Ultra. We see another side of Felix Young. We know he's known for his striking, but the range and the diversity of his offense, you know, when
he seems to bring another level when it's Ultra.
Yes, he does.
I mean, you faced Felix Young before. What is it like facing Felix Young in a matchup?
Oh, truth be told, the last time I wrestled Felix Young was in the 2010s. It's been such a long time. Actually, no, I did wrestle him once last year. We had a singles match, and actually what I do remember about it is that he hits hard. It's probably why I can't remember.
You've forgotten the whole match, Aiden's in it. You've forgotten. He chopped you so hard. Firing back Dex Van Diemen. He's just forearmed him in the face. This stunned the crowd again. I mean, he's looking to be #1 ultra ranked. I mean, that is a credential you want on your resume. He does hit hard. He's got so many different offensive maneuvers.
Felix Young going for the old slimy chop here.
He's unorthodox as well, so you don't really know what's coming. Forearm back by Dex. So we're about to get Dexy here in the Malaga Dome.
Oh, flying forearm.
And that's coming at you from about 9 or 10 feet high. He's 6'8". Can you imagine being 6'8"? We'd have to get you some big lifts.
That lower back injury is starting to come into play now. Dex has just tried to pick him up, but couldn't quite master it, but he found a bit. Maybe didn't get the leverage that he wanted, but he's definitely got Felix down, and it looks now.
Well, I saw the ring.
Playing field has been evened out.
I saw the ring shake. Are you sure the ring is okay? I'm not confident.
Last look, it was alright. It's one of those things that you just try not to think about.
I mean, Hayden said if you had Winter Warfare after, you had to wrestle in the broken ring, so it was not to your advantage. Dex broke the ring, and then you had to wrestle in it afterwards.
That's 100% correct.
Which I think really messed with the strategy of the House of Free Spirits. Like to use the ropes a lot, lots of springboards, lots of aerial maneuvers. Dex suffering with that back injury.
Oh, chop to the back. Insult to the injury. He gets him up. Are we going to see the famed Death Valley driver? Oh, Oh,
Bit of white noise.
Bit of white noise. Bit of a shout out to Nate Dooley, EPW Illumini. Oh, big kick out.
Quick 2 count. I thought he was going for a Death Valley driver. That's what accounted for the Mariner, Eris Mariner. We haven't seen him since. What's happened to the Mariner?
I believe he's still stuck at the boat harbour.
Gone. That's what can happen in this Ultra division. You might never be seen again. The loser, we might never see them again. Banished.
Dex is doing everything he possibly can to get up onto his feet right now. That back, you can see him gesturing. He's in a lot of pain, but
He went for a forearm, and Felix countered with his own forearm. He could be looking for his own version. It turned into a Samoan drop. I think he was attempting a Death Valley driver. Dex tried to counter, and Felix countered the counter with a Samoan drop. This is like R2, just spamming R2.
Dex is still trying to get to his feet. He's not giving up. We're going to give credit to Dex Van Diemen. We know how much of an incredible athlete he is, but he is pushing through a serious injury right now.
And don't forget, Manu is out here at ringside, and so is Bulletproof Axton. We don't know what their intentions are. I'm not even sure if they paid to get in.
I can only put it down to they're sussing out the competition. What an exchange.
Well, I would want no part of these chops.
Oh, I've heard loud chops from Jared Slate, but these may be louder. Oh.
These could be the loudest chops in the business.
Oh.
Super kick party. Dex has gone out of the ring. He rebounded off the rope. I mean, it might be up to referee Jared Stiles. He may have to call for the bell if he feels Dex can't continue. Hang on, Dex has booted Manu in the face.
Oh, he's booted.
He's kicked Manu's face off.
In the face.
Manu was in the wrong place.
Oh, Dex Van Diemen's back going straight into the apron.
Into the metal, into the frame of the ring.
The hardest part of the ring because it is solid steel.
It's just a metal frame of the ring. It's a steel beam.
Manu looks very, very upset.
Wheel kick, boot. Discus boot. This could get the job done.
Manu, what are you doing?
Hang on. Manu's pulled the referee out. He's pulled referee Jared Stiles out. Manu, what have you done? I think Dex thought he had the match won. He might have. Oh! Flying headbutt.
Manu Kaitoa flying off with the hardest head in the business. Felix Young sends him over the top. Axton's
got out of his seat too. I mean, it's easy to spot because he takes up half the room. Pile driver. He's accounted for so many opponents with the pile driver. That's what did James Cray.
Axton pulling out Felix Young, the #1 ranked.
Felix Young, I believe, had the match won. Dex had the match won. Felix Young had the match won. Axton's in the ring. He's got no business being in the ring.
What are you doing? You know that's okay. Get out of my ring before I beat you like last night.
I mean, Felix Young did defeat Axton. Manu. Chokeslam backbreaker by Axton. This match has ended in a no contest. Axton and Manu are face to face. This was supposed to end the score. We were supposed to find out who was the true #1 contender. The #1 ranked in Ultra.
And they are just firing off at each other. Felix Young having none of it. He wants to cut these two down.
I mean, this match has ended. I mean, it seems to have evolved into some sort of free-for-all.
Here comes Dex.
Van Diemen's Land.
Dex on top.
What does this mean for the Ultra division? What does this mean? Axton and Manu got involved.
What does this mean?
Dex Van Diemen was
Hang on a
about to win.
second. What is going on here? Ultra is still standing around the ring.
Felix was about to win.
What is going on here?
I think someone needs to take control.
Hang on a second. I think I'm going to have to step in here.
Ultra boys, there seems to be a big problem here. Ultra is based on respect. Ultra, you know this. It is based on respect, and what is happening right now is not respect. So I think you guys need to solve this problem between all four of you.
This is our house.
Figure it out. I don't care. Make it a tag team match. David Destiny, Ultra.
I think Hayden Zenith has laid the law down, the interim general manager. We're going to have our first ever, I believe.
I don't care. We need to put an end to all of this. Bring respect back to Ultra.
We're going to have our first ever Ultra tag match. I mean, we don't know who it's going to involve. Felix Young is not happy at all. I don't think this is over. This is not over by a long, long shot here. Dex Van Diemen, Felix Young, Manu and Axton will compete in a tag match at Date with Destiny. These fans behind the EPW Coastal Champion Rogan Kargas set to face off against DNT's Chris Target.
Two men that I know very well. The stories, the matches between Chris Target and I are very much storied. The Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance, we were the very last match of the SHWA.
Well, he was STW champion on multiple occasions. Very accomplished wrestler is Chris Target. I was going to save this for later, but Chris Target has won 19 championships. That's
19
right.
championships.
You didn't mishear me. 19 championships. 19 times this man has been a pro wrestling champion.
That says to me that he's spent more time in his career since 2010 as a champion than he has not.
I did the maths a few shows ago. I believe it was over 2,000 days as a champion.
Isn't that wild?
So that is over 7 years as champion. That is a long time. Bruno Sammartino, eat your heart out. It's technical wrestling to begin. Hammerlock countered, headlock switch, headlock takeover.
My kind of wrestling. Let me just fill you in on what's happening here, Casey Hansen. Chris Target going for the head scissors. Obviously, Rogan Kargas really quick to smart. Hook. He crisscrossed his legs when he was in the head scissors to be able to get the leverage, to be able to get into the headlock. Here we are, waistlock takedown.
That was a good waistlock roll. He didn't take him off his feet. He twisted the hips.
Yep.
I mean, we're almost seeing a British style of wrestling here. Catch as catch can, British rounds, world of sport-esque beginning to this matchup.
Yep, absolutely. I mean, as these sort of match types go, you know, when a match is starting off in a technical fashion, we see this style of wrestling. Wrestle, wrestle, wrestle. We have a bit of a breather. Get into the filling out process to see how your opponent is going, because this is actually a first time ever matchup. These two have never gone one-on-one in a singles competition.
Well, what a match here we get, and a kind of locking of the wrists, standing over by a target. Yes. Very accomplished technical wrestler. Told me he's a big fan of Johnny Saint as well. Rollerball, Rocco, some of his idols.
Wow. Taking him to the corner.
Tony St. Clair. I mean, some legends of the British game.
Referee. Calling for the count, taking the time to get to the corner.
I think Target said his hair was being pulled in the corner.
I think he's talking about his beard. Oh no, here we go, here we go.
Pulling the hair of Kargas as well, and Chris Target chopping Kargas. He's a member of DNT in that group, the Don, who will face David Storm in David Storm's last ever match at This Is Our House, Willerton Stadium, October 12. We can't believe David Storm's career coming to an end after 24 years.
Yes, I think it cannot be understated the impact that David Storm has had on our career. And yes, the Don almost
belly into the corner.
Feels like the most fitting person to have David Storm's retirement match in EPW. Their history together between Generation Zero and The Solution is well storied throughout the 2010s.
Well, so many EPW championship reigns between them. I'm thinking off the top of my head, at least 9.
And I'll add several championship exchanges being tag team titles or the EPW championship between Generation Zero or the Don and David Storm or The Solution.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So look forward to that. This is your house. Watch on Vimeo if you can't watch in person. But Chris Target wants to go back to the Don and the Stella Nix and say, yes, I've defeated the EPW Coastal Champion, who himself has an incredible match at This Is Our House. He is defending the Coastal Championship against Matt Hayter. What can you tell me about Matt Hayter?
Matt Hayter has zero ego, believe it or not. He is the most humble, kind, calm-spoken person. Definitely gets zero hate from anybody. He is just a very good, calm, gentle human being. I mean, that's the sort of things I would say about someone else. I'll talk about someone else. Oh, you're talking about Matt Hayter?
Yes.
Oh, imagine what I just said, but flip it.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. I was wondering what you were saying there about Matt Hayter. That's not what I'd heard. But anyway, colossal match for This Is Our House. Rogan Kargas defending against Matt Hayter. And I'm sure Chris Target will be in the Don's corner for Davis Storm's retirement match. But let's not take anything away from Chris Target, 19-time champion and 2-time and current Coastal Champion, has been spine-busted right in the centre of the ring. I mean, Chris Target could be eyeing up a 20th championship. If he was to defeat Rogan Kargas, he might be in line for the winner of Matt Hayter versus Rogan Kargas.
I think so.
I put it past Chris Target, multiple-time champion, SHWA champion. He's been Pride champion, multiple-time tag team champion. This man has done almost everything there is to do in this business.
Oh, things are starting to heat up between these boys. Things are becoming personal. At the start, we were just getting a bit of technical wrestling. Now these boys are throwing hands.
Kick to the guts. That can take all the wind out of you as well. You don't want to be winded. If you've ever been winded, I'm sure everyone watching has been winded one time in their life. And then imagine having to perform in a professional wrestling match and wrestle someone who's trying to kick your head off, beat you up, slam you on the mat, punch you in the face. And then you've got to try and fight back.
And it is not like a sport such as rugby or the NFL where you get...
There's no timeouts.
You get a timeout after a big hit. This doesn't happen in professional wrestling. This is what sets our athletes apart from everyone else in the world.
That's kind of the difference as they started in a European style. And traditionally in European wrestling is you'd have 3-minute rounds. So after 3 minutes, you would get a little breather. Not the case in this match. There's no breaks. There's no stopping. It's all action. We're all the way. Chris Target, Mr. All Action himself.
All the time. Big kick out.
I mean, he's wrestled everywhere from Kalgoorlie to Carnarvon, Chris Target. He's taken control wherever he's been.
He's seen some things in his time, I am sure. And what a back suplex we just seen from Chris Target.
I mean, if there's a place in WA, I'm sure Chris Target's wrestled in it.
I'm sure he's been on many of bus trips on the way to places such as Kalgoorlie.
Absolutely.
Bunbury. He's travelled all across this wonderful state.
Let's not forget Bunbury. The Carnage in Carnarvon, I believe it was called. That was in and out of the ring. Target looking for the sharpshooter.
Trying to turn him over. He's got it. Could be sunk in a little bit deeper.
He's squatting. He's getting a little squat down. There we go. That is picturesque from Chris Target. Sometimes you see wrestlers not quite sink in that deep squat. If they've suffered in the match, if they've not quite, their wind's starting to go a bit. That is a perfect squat by Chris Target. The man is perfection.
I've seen some people squat in my time, and that is definitely one of the squats, and it was quite nice.
I mean, look at the quads on the man. The man does at least 300 squats a day.
That he actually does. I know that for a fact.
Boom! That was a clothesline, and did you notice it was a bit lower than usual? It was aimed more towards the midsection to take the wind out of Rogan Kargas.
Always returning to that midsection is Chris Target. The midsection and the leg seems to be the two target points.
Well, that's the target. Target's put on the target of Kargas.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the wind out of him and chop his legs out at the same time.
Oh, he's telling us to tell him about his history. We've already put over 19 title wins.
Probably Chris Target, yes.
19 championships by the man, 19 championships.
To answer his question, he goes, great George, Rogan Kargas, Chris Target.
But seen him wrestle some of the best as well. He's wrestled Shelton Benjamin in the past.
He has wrestled Paul London, he has wrestled in the past. This man has actually gone toe-to-toe.
Brian Kendrick, so many
Jay
legends
Lethal.
of the industry.
Yeah.
That's right, Jay Lethal indeed. I believe we might have been in attendance for that Hayden Zenith.
I believe I was.
I believe we were. What an evening that was. All right, on the top rope.
Goes for the superplex. Oh!
Massive superplex. We need a good thing we've secured the ring from our Ultra match, because the ring could be done. Chris Target needing all of his many, many years of experience, 15 years in the game. He's still got so much to offer. But Rogan Kargas has another thing, another story to tell. He was aiming for the midsection as well.
Oh, but he can only go to the well so many times, and Rogan Kargas is firing up like never before. Taking him to the corner, big whip, reversed by Chris Target, sends him in.
Hitting hard in
Back
that
into
buckle.
control, he charges in, Rogan Kargas slips through, sweeps the leg, and he's patented springboard drop kick.
Well done, slingshot it
feeling
in. He kicked Target right in the chops. And I think Target made a small mistake. I hope he doesn't hear me from over here. But he targeted the midsection maybe one too many times, and Rogan Kargas was able to telegraph. He kind of knew what was coming there, targeting the midsection, and were able to counter Target's target.
Yes, he did indeed. He read that target.
Looking for a disaster kick.
Nice, what a kick.
Big boot. Oh, looking for an Olympic slam. Reversal. So many counters in this match. Two technical competitors. Lariat. That was a hard lariat by Chris Target. Rogan Kargas looks knocked into next week. Super kick to the chest. Was a little bit low to the upper gut area. Technical terms we're calling here.
Staying on his feet. Oh,
super kick to the jaw.
That's surely taking him out. If he wins, he gets a Coastal Championship match. Surely, no, big kick out.
Well, Target looking for the perfect 20. I'm not sure how many other wrestlers in the Australian wrestling scene have won 20 championships. 20. It's insane. I mean, we're not talking about championships that are won and lost 10 times a night. We're talking about, you know, the Southern Hemisphere Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Championship, the EPW Tag Team Championship, well-respected titles.
He was the EPW Coastal Champion.
And the Pride Champion.
And the Pride Championship, the Pride of Perth. He has been the Pride of Perth.
Oh, the shirts come off! Oh. It's all happening!
Oh, schoolboy. Oh, I thought he escaped with
the irony, if Target lost to the schoolboy, misses the shirt. The shirt could be his downfall. It's caught on his legs. Disaster kick. He got tangled in his own shirt.
Oh my goodness, I did not see that coming.
It backfired. It backfired.
What a win for Rogan Kargas. We've just talked about the championship history of Chris Target. Rogan Kargas, 19 championships. Rogan Kargas has been one of the most decorated champions in all of Australian wrestling.
I think the downfall, he tried to target up and he got caught in his own shirt. Kargas hit the disaster kick, and Rogan Kargas has a date with Matt Hayter at This Is Our House. Coastal Championship on the line.
That is true.
Rogan Kargas victorious here this evening.
And we have to, I know we've talked about Chris Target a lot, but I will say this, Chris Target is one of the best in this state. He's one of the coaches here at ESPW, the School of Pro Wrestling at EPW. He is a tremendous, tremendous talent. Him losing tonight against Rogan Kargas really is not a reflection of his skill or the effort that he puts in. And it was just the way that the cards went tonight, but he is a fantastic competitor, just like the Coastal Champion, Rogan Kargas.
Well, we are down to our final three competitors as we get set for our second semi-final match between Adonis the Dagger Matthews and the Lightning Kid Jay Kendrick. The winner of this matchup will face Tiger Heart Faisal Ali in the finals. Hayden Zenith, conflicting emotions as you watch this match. The winner will face Faisal in the finals.
Well, I'll tell you this, there is nothing too conflicting. In fact, I would love to see Jay Kendrick come away with the win tonight.
Okay, I was going to ask you who you'd prefer to see in the finals. Why would you prefer to see Jay Kendrick over the Dagger?
Oh, hang on, you cut me short there, Casey. Look, the thing is, I want to see Jay Kendrick do really, really well. This kid's got so much potential, but just look at his wrestling. Adonis Matthews is one of the most jacked, muscular, people that we have around. I mean, this guy is just something else.
He's one of the finest specimens we've seen here in ESPW in a long, long time.
And, Faisal today has wrestled the Ox. Obviously, the Ox is a well-built in incredible shape. What an athlete. I will never take that away from him. The way he approaches things is what I don't like.
Well, he's under the tutelage of Jay Taylor. A lot different to yourself. I mean, we've got...
Well, I mean, that's the whole issue this whole year, right? I don't like the way that he does his coaching style. The great George doesn't like it. I don't like it. That's why we went into winter warfare. Jay Taylor and I made an agreement that when our wrestlers, when our boys are wrestling in the Rising Star Cup, that we do not get involved. It is purely up to them. They have to prove themselves. But I think what Adonis Matthews is proving right now above all else is that he's an arrogant little piece of SHIT.
Okay, he's very he's maybe had that kicked out of his head right now.
Come on, Kendrick.
Jay Kendrick defeated his own tag team partner, Crypto Knight, at Rising Stars to advance to the semi-finals. That was conflicting emotions for those two, being drawn against each other. And Jay Kendrick is the youngest competitor here in ESPW at just over 18 years old. Interstate Invasion, he had a little sip of liquor. We found out he was just over 18. He's been forearmed out of the sky.
What a forearm.
And
But here's the thing, I'm so sorry to cut you off, but here's the thing, look at him, he could have gone for the win. He's got this match won, but his arrogance is
he could have. I was going to tell you, he faced referee Jared Styles and he won in just, oh my goodness, just 14 seconds, and this match could be over. It should be over. It should be over. Adonis posing. This could be his downfall. Where's Jay Taylor? Jay Taylor giving him the thumbs down. I think that's for Jay Kendrick.
Now he finishes him.
The dagger cutter.
Now he finishes him.
It must be over. Ref makes the call. And Faisal Ali will meet Adonis the Dagger Matthews in the final.
Adonis Matthews.
The Dagger making short work of Jay Kendrick. Hayden Zenith is staring down the barrel of Faisal Ali's opponent in the finals of the 2025 Rising Star Cup tournament. Hayden Zenith, how are you feeling right now? Simply the best, attacking after the bell. Not my business. Dagger cutter. Disgusting actions by Simply the Best, but it will be the Dagger, Adonis Matthews versus Tiger Heart Faisal Ali for the 2025 crown. What a matchup that's going to be. Triple threat main event for the ESPW Pride Championship. Blake Walker came out. Carly by referee Jared Styles holding up the Pride Championship.
I wonder what's going on.
Well, Ryan Allen's told him the correct way to hold up the championship. I mean, he's got a bit nervous, Jared Styles, showing the belt to all three competitors. Triple threat. Blake Walker came out here at the start of the show and announced his retirement. He was done from wrestling. He was going to vacate the Pride Championship.
Then Ryan Allen made his claim. He came out here and he said if he's going to become champion, he wants to take it off the big man himself.
And then Robbie Hart, he was the #1 contender. He came out as well and said, I want my Pride Championship opportunity.
And I think through all of this, Blake Walker has found a bit of fire within his soul that he didn't know that was still there. I think once Ryan Allen and Robbie Hart's gone out there, he feels like he has to prove himself. He can't go out.
Absolutely. I think when you've been challenged, he's not one to back down, Blake Walker.
No.
He's been a gun for hire. He's now just known as the gun, Blake Walker.
And he's about to take two of these fools down.
At Rising Stars, Ryan Allen had one of the most incredible matches I have ever seen, going nearly 30 minutes in a no disqualification match against Jack Edwards. Ryan Allen emerged victorious after that war.
He sure did. I mean, that match was brutal. We saw everything. Chairs, tables,
barbed wire, thumbtacks.
Barbed wire.
You can still see the welts on Ryan Allen's back. That match was just 14 days ago. But there is another score to settle in this match, chopped by Robbie Hart. Robbie Hart has not forgotten that it was Blake Walker that cost him the Pride Championship against Delcano. It was Blake Walker's interference that caused Robbie Hart to no longer be the Pride Champion.
And so that has to be a motivating factor for Robbie Hart. Bit of redemption here coming back. you know, in another opportunity for the ESPW Pride Championship. He's just sending Ryan Allen in there. He's charging in, up and overs him to the apron.
Enziguri by Robbie Hart. Blake Walker entering the ring. It must be an interesting mindset by the big man from New Zealand. He had plans of entering the ring and retiring, just vacating the championship. He feels his body is perhaps on its last legs after 3 brutal years under Del Cano, being forced to do Del Cano's bidding. I mean, he was a gun-for-hire mercenary. He made a lot of dollars. He made a lot of money. He maybe wants to put that in the bank. Now he's on his own, and he feels that perhaps this could be the end of the road. This could be the road to glory, the final road for Blake Walker.
These two facing off, and Blake Walker back to his feet, and he takes him down. A gun for hire, no more. Just a gun with 2 shots to these two, and he's going to send Robbie out of the ring.
I mean, we didn't want to call it an upset, but I think Blake Walker was the most shocked man in the building when the 3 count happened, and he was declared the Pride champion just 14 days ago.
I think anyone who knows and has trained around Blake Walker, for them, it wasn't a surprise, nor was it a shock, but I can tell you who it was a shock for. Del Cano.
Definitely. We have not seen Del Cano since. We thought Del Cano might have made an appearance, but we have not seen him. He's in hiding, in exile. Spinning sidewalk slam.
Beautiful work by the big man, the gun himself.
Putting pressure on the shoulder of Ryan Allen. We need to take into account that it was just 14 days ago that Ryan Allen was in a no disqualification match. That went for half an hour. He cannot be at 100% despite his incredible physical appearance.
It was 2 seconds above 30 minutes.
Was it such a long matchup?
It is the longest main event that we have had in ESPW history.
I do like the irony that the Dagger defeated Jared Styles in 14 seconds. That was the shortest match in ESPW history, followed by the longest non-Rumble match in ESPW history.
2025 has been a history-making year here in ESPW. The Pride Championship has exchanged hands so many times. It is unheard of.
I mean, we started with Noah Green as the champion. Robbie Hart became champion. Del Cano's champion. Blake Walker's champion.
Jimmy G from Darwin was champion.
Jimmy G, absolutely. Then back to Del Cano. Shout out to our friends at Top End Wrestling. Del Cano invoked his ring match clause to get the championship back in the main event. Del Cano seems to have gone down with an injury. Jared Styles checking on him. Well done, Robbie Hart. That's 20 years of experience. Going for a pinfall.
He's worked down Ryan Allen, and you can see Blake Walker is still down. It would be silly to not take advantage of that. And that again, that is ring awareness.
Would not surprise me to see another title change here this evening. You never know what you're going to see here at the Explosive School of Professional Wrestling. Ryan Allen's down on the outside. Robbie Hart is a vicious man. He wore a barbed wire crown to the ring. That's how sadistic this man is. Ryan Allen's been walking around with a barbed wire cricket bat. And poor Blake Walker's just been a gun for hire. He just got his body. He just uses his body as a weapon.
And Blake Walker actually did make a mention of this to me earlier on today. This is before I heard about any of this retirement business.
Drive-by kick by Allen.
He doesn't need to be a gun for hire anymore because the price of him being Pride champion makes up for the lost income of being the
Definitely. I mean, when you are the Pride champion, you are making the dollars here in ESPW. That's why everyone is gunning to be the gun. The gun is the champion. And they are gunning for the gun because they want to be the champion, because when you are the champion, you are the one who makes the most money.
That is correct.
Ryan Allen, the enemy of the wrestling business, so I'd hate to know what ESPW would be like if Ryan Allen was the Pride champion.
Chaos.
I mean, this is a man who
chickens everywhere.
He completely lost his mind. This is not the fan-friendly Ryan Allen that most fans knew for well over a decade. The high-flying, he would talk to the fans after the show.
Ooh, that was heavy. Ooh.
Well, so miscommunication. They've teamed up Robbie Hart and Ryan Allen. They've taken out Blake Walker together, but who's gonna claim the pinfall? They can't both be champion. Or can they? Anything can happen here in ESPW.
Anything can happen here in ESPW.
You need to go find another championship belt. Got to have 2 champions.
sending him into the corner. Obviously, we know this. We've seen this a million times before. Two people start working up. They try to take out the big man, but at some point, conflict is going to ensue. How that is going to transpire is actually what's got me very, very interested, because both of these people are very unpredictable. Robbie Hart is quiet and unpredictable.
Well, there we go. Blake Walker's to the outside.
Ryan Allen is erratic and unpredictable. How this could go, I have no idea.
Well, I think their strategy currently is to take Blake Walker out, incapacitate Blake Walker, and turn this into a one-on-one singles match. Perhaps they've agreed that already. They said, we take out Blake Walker. We know we're going to end up facing each other, but let's take out Blake Walker first, and then one of us will be the new Pride champion.
If that's the case...
Walker's firing back. Walker's firing back. Robbie Hart.
Into the apron, right into the lower lumbar. Oof.
The lumbars have taken a working out tonight on the apron.
Indeed.
Ryan Allen with a cravat, knees, cravat and knees to Walker. I've never seen Walker in this much trouble in a matchup. Have you, Hayden Zenith?
I've not seen this man down for this long beforehand, but this is what happens when you become the Pride champion. You're wrestling against world-class athletes, aren't you?
Well, you are facing a man who wrestled a no disqualification match for 30 minutes with barbed wire and thumbtacks, a man who I believe is legitimately insane, and Robbie Hart, a man who came out with a barbed wire crown, who's never been one to shy away from any form of punishment. I mean, this man is a former Pride champion himself. He was champ for 105 days. There's a lethal kick by Allen.
Directly to the nose.
That could break your nose. You don't want to get kicked in the nose. That could give you a concussion. You could land yourself in hospital.
Oh my goodness.
Someone check on Blake Walker. Get the EMTs out there.
Jared Styles, check the nose of Blake Walker here. I mean, he
check
looks
him
out of it.
He's unconscious.
He's been bashed up on the ground, bashed up on his feet, and kicked directly into that nose. I mean, the fact that this man is still
leg drop city
moving is crazy.
I mean, how long are they going to keep this punishment up for? Maybe referee Jared Styles has to step in. He has to call some help from the back. Hayden Zenith, you might have to get in there.
Might have to escort the man.
Send for the man, escort him to the back. Oh yeah. Get kicked to the hamstrings. They are systematically tearing Blake Walker apart. I don't think this may be Blake Walker's final match. I don't think Blake Walker is going to voluntarily retire. He might be forced to medically retire after this match. Ryan Allen tries a sneaky pin when Robbie Hart's back was turned. Slight lapse from Hart, and Ryan Allen, ever the opportunist, tried to pick the bones of Walker. There was back at ESPW 44 in Revenge, that Blake Walker cost Robbie Hart the Pride Championship. He helped Blake Walker to become, he helped Delcano to become champion. Robbie Hart has not forgotten. Oh! Kick to Robbie Hart's black heart. Going for a clothesline, gets the nose, goes for another one.
Blake Walker, big lariat from the gun.
Walker lariat. Allen returning to the kicks. Walker is dazed and confused. He's taken a lot of punishment.
He's trying to control the big man.
Another lariat.
Blake Walker just dishing out lariats.
So it's got to be tough for Blake Walker because he has never suffered this much punishment in a match before. We talked before of how easy it is to sit on the sidelines.
The big man has caught Robbie Hart, twists him around. Oh!
Spinning urinati. It's so easy from here to say you should be doing this, you should be doing that. Blake Walker has been annihilated for about 8 or 9 minutes. He has never suffered this much punishment. He's never been in a match where he has been kicked in the head so many times.
No, I don't think he's, maybe in his rugby days.
But this is not rugby.
You can't get in the 60s.
You can't get subbed. You can't get subbed out. I mean, New Zealand rugby is pretty tough. He's a tough man.
Whoa!
Went for a Reaper's Scythe. Counted into a, looks like a choke slam.
Oh, big
choke slam on Allen, being goozled.
Surely that's it. No, what?
Blake Walker pressing down that shoulder. Great strategy by the big man.
Ryan Allen's trying to reach towards the ropes, but he's Definitely in a bit of a daze here.
What a main event we have here. Road to glory.
Going for it again. Ryan Allen reverses.
Reaper Scythe, he's got him right in the face. That is Ryan Allen's finisher. That's what he defeated Jack Edwards with, the Reaper Scythe. Only Robbie Hart breaking that up prevented a new Pride champion.
At the very, very, very last second, sending Robbie Hart out.
Allen has been in control for a long time. This man is on the run of his career. Getting Walker in control. Another kick to the ear. Ryan Allen is our new champion. If he pins Blake Walker, he will be champion. He's looking at the top rope. This looks like the Ryan Allen of old. We're doing a throwback Ryan Allen.
I don't want to say it. I don't want to get it wrong.
Phoenix Splash! Phoenix Splash!
Oh, my days!
Oh, man. Ryan Allen's on the top. Double pin.
Wait, hang on a minute. I have to check.
There's a double pin.
I need to check the rule book.
There's a new champion. There's a brand new champion. There's a brand new champion. But who's the champion?
I don't know.
Hey, who's the champion? Blake Walker's been pinned.
The referee just told me that due to a double pin, this match has resulted in a draw. So still, your Pride champion, Blake Walker.
Well, that's the referee, Jared Stiles, has made the ruling that this match has ended in a draw. Robbie Hart and Ryan Allen both pinned Blake Walker. Because it's a draw, you can only win by pinfall or submission. Blake Walker retains the championship due to a draw. I mean, these fans are stunned. Ryan Allen is stunned. Robbie Hart is stunned. We're asking for extra time, 5 more minutes. It's a contentious decision. Sometimes you don't agree with the umpire's call, but you're going to have to go with it. Blake Walker doesn't know what's happened here. Both Ryan Allen and Robbie Hart both pinned Blake Walker. Jared Starr, hang on, what's happened? There's a Great George! Macedonia's finest is out here.
What is the Great George doing here? I have no idea. What's the Great George here? Like, for what reason?
Hey, Zenith, your mate's here.
I might actually go hang out with him for a second, find out what's going on.
The Great George has made an appearance. What else can happen here this evening?
Thank you.
Macedonia's finest musician.
Let's hear it one more time. Main event. Thank you guys. Thanks for a great night. I tell you what. Yes, guys. I tell you what. You and your friends get up and jump around for 3 minutes. You're going to be exhausted. This is a tough sport. Let me tell you this. You get 2-on-1 as well. You got one master minute. I want to say one thing, Blake Walker. Blake, what you guys sorted out between you. Blake Walker, I want to say one thing to you, buddy. I've been watching you for a long time, mate. Watching you come up. Even though I'm only in my early 20s. You're a lot older than me. Let me tell you this. You've earned my respect. And more importantly than that, you've earned the respect of every single one of these fans. Let's hear it, guys. Let's hear it for the Pride champion, Blake Walker. These guys I have a lot of respect for. Why don't you guys find it out for the #1 contendership? And I, Blake Walker, I want to ask one thing. Not only am I the 2018 World Window Cleaning Champion, a lot of people, look at the t-shirt, guys, look at the t-shirt. 2018, you've got to be around a long time to do that. But the people that are around know that I'm also 2 times Pride champion. I've got a lot of respect for you, mates. I want to ask you to show me some respect, and I'm asking you for one more match. 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 Look at me, mate. I'm going to take you 2-on-1. I'm asking you, what do you say, Blake Walker? I challenge you. I challenge you for the Pride Championship.
Well, Great George has laid down the challenge. Hayden Zetter's back out here, the interim general manager for this evening. He's been busy. He's had a lot of work to do. He's worn about 7 hats.
I want to say, everyone, look, here's the situation, George. I respect you, I love you, and you know that. And yeah, I do think you probably have earned, through everything that you've done, Window Cleaning Championship at all, for the championship, right? But here's the thing, 2025 has been known as a chaos year here at ESPW. That belt has changed too many times. We need stability. What we've just seen in this triple threat match the way that it's ended should not be how it should be. And I want to do right by you. I want to give you, yes you, another shot. Right now, I hate your guts, but I'm ready to give you another shot too, so back up before I change my mind. The great George, I want to give you an opportunity as well, because well, you're my friend, and yes, you have earned it, and I hate Del Carter. I cannot stand the guy, but truth be told, he does have a rematch clause, so I have a solution, guys. I have a solution. Hey, David and Destiny, you guys will compete with a 20-minute time limit. It will be a scramble match. The championship can change hands as many times as possible, but whoever holds that title last is the champion. And a new contender will be determined next year. And that is the way it is. Stability comes back to the division starting now.
Hayden Zenith has laid down the law at date with Destiny November 22nd. Blake Walker will defend the Pride Championship in a 5-way scramble match against Del Carno, Ryan Allen, Robbie Hart, and the great George. Do not miss it. It has been Casey Hansen here with the interim general manager, Hayden Zenith. Thank you so much for joining us. If you haven't liked down the bottom, shared, subscribed, or commented down below, please do so now. But at the end of Road to Glory, Blake Walker is standing tall, still the ESPW Pride Champion. Namaste!